Hi everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alright, welcome back to new semester. This subject is ECE 223 Children with Special Needs. Alright, I will explain to you a bit about this subject. Okay, firstly, alright, I believe everybody already has the module. So a bit about special education. Right, we will have about 8 chapters in this subject. For the chapter 1, I would like to introduce you about special needs, special education, what is all about special education. Then after that, we go to the categories of special needs. Okay, for the chapter 2 is about dyslexia. You know dyslexia. Okay, I will explain to you later. And chapter 3 is ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Then chapter 4 is about autism. Okay, it's very common to us right now. Okay, then chapter 5 is about learning disability. Okay, learning disabilities, there are few more categories inside of this category. Then we will have chapter 6, auditory and visuals. Okay, auditory means that the deaf children, and visual is about the blind and partially sighted children. Right, then we will have chapter 7 for the emotional and behavioral disorder. Then chapter 8 is about giftedness. Alright, there are 8 topics in this subject. So it's very interesting to learn about this subject because this is a very good platform for you to understand the special need children. We know that special need children nowadays is one of the common things that we should know, because the category, how we going to categorize the children, how they learn, how do they learn, how we as a teacher need to prepare ourselves to make sure they are in our society, they are in our school, they are in our planning, they are in our plan. Okay, so we need to plan them, we need to plan the pedagogy, we need to know them deeply. So with this information in this subject is clearly about the special need children and how we as a teacher can help them. Alright, so the first topic, the first chapter is about introduction to special education. Alright, in this topic they're telling you about the categories, but what is special education? Okay, categories means, okay, who is the children with special needs? Okay, they might be deaf children, hearing impairment. They might be blind or partially sighted in the category of visual impairment. There might be giftedness, something different, something, maybe the children is very excellent only in a few subjects. Or learning disability. We know under the learning disability there are few more categories. Okay, you don't worry, you don't have to worry, because we will learn about this chapter by chapter after this. Alright, you know about autism. Autism is very common in our society right now. Because why? Because okay, our society is already been exposed to what is autism. Okay, what is autism? So we will learn about autism few more deeper after this. Alright, okay, inside of this subject, okay, it is includes about early intervention. You know what is early intervention? It's a preparation. Okay, it's a cure. It's something that we need to know how to help the children before they go to the real school, before they enter to the school system. So we need them to go through early intervention program. Early intervention program is very important because it is contributed a huge of personality enhance personality something that we need to give to give the children understanding. Okay, something that we need to adjust our pedagogy, our teaching technique, our strategy. Okay, I will talk about this later. All right, and few more. Maybe we can. I can share about the theory behind the early intervention. Maybe. Okay. So that will be something interesting in this subject. All right. Then for the second chapter, it will be about directly about the dyslexia. Do you know about dyslexia? Okay, the dyslexia is about the children's visual unconnected to the mental and expressing the something like words, okay, letters. Okay, you know about B. Some of the children, they say B, they see the B is like a D. They see a P like a Q. Okay, this is about dyslexia, and I will explain to you how what is the level of dyslexia. Okay, some of the dyslexia category is high functioning, and moderate, and also the low functioning. Okay, so it is very interesting to know about this subject, no, to know about this chapter. Okay, I read for you something. My son has been doing badly in class. He cannot read and write the letter of the alphabet, despite having gone to preschool for 3 years and almost completing year one. He say, okay, this is what we want to. This is how we can help the children, because what you want to know, either these children, they see the letter difference rather than the other children. So how we can help them? All right, because some people, they might be say this children is very slow. These children are not compete to sit in this class because of why? Because they can't recognize, they cannot recognize simple things. So what is the problem actually? Okay, so we are going to see what is dyslexia. Okay, what is the category of dyslexia, and so on. Okay, it's very surprising. Okay, Winston Churchill, Leonardo da Vinci, Tom Cruise, Wolfie Gilbert is also in the same category, dyslexia. See? Alright, for the chapter 3, I will talk about the ADHD, Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. Okay, I will explain about what is ADHD, how to identify the sign and symptom. Okay, sometimes people say ADHD is autism. Autism is ADHD, but for your information, it is totally different. But the symptoms sometimes are the same. So how we are going to identify this is autism, this is ADHD. I will talk about this later, and identify the possible causes of ADHD. So we need to know why it is happen, why ADHD is happens. Then I will discuss about the step of educator can take help. You can give something different for the learner with ADHD. Means that ADHD is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Okay, so that is about chapter 3. Chapter 4, I will talk about something very common, one of the very popular categories nowadays. It is about autism. I will explain about what is autism. Okay, I will explain about the symptom of autism. We will discuss about the causes of autism. Okay, and also the rules for early intervention. I just said right just now, early intervention is one of the preparation for this category, especially for autism children. All right, so what is inside of this in this topic? Okay, we will discuss about the complexity of developmental disability among these autism children. How they learn. Okay, because one children, when the doctors identified with the special needs with autism, so we should have plan A, B, C, D for them. Okay, it is different rather than regular children. Okay, maybe regular children we will only have plan A and plan B, but for the children with autism we should have few more strategies for them to learn. Okay, all right. Then we will go to the topic 5 about the learning disability. Learning disability now, okay, now there are few more categories inside of it. Okay, there are might be dyspraxia, aphasia, reading fluency, oral expression, learning, listening comprehension. All these things, all these symptoms, all these complexity we need to discuss. Okay, because something is different rather than few more categories. Okay, we will discuss the different type of learning disability. Okay, might be slow learner, there might be in the category of Down syndrome, there might be in the category of high functioning, low functioning. Okay, and I will I will share also about the teaching strategies for the children with learning disabilities and the characteristic of them. Right. So this is the topic 5. I will talk about this later. Maybe you want to know about what is dyscalculia. Okay, calculia is difficulty in maths. What is dyspraxia? Difficulty in writing. Maybe visual processing disorder, difficulty to interpret the visual information, and so on. So this is chapter 5. And what is about chapter 6? Auditory and visual disorder. Okay, auditory means that the children's need the children have something different. Okay, for part of hearing, they may be totally lost hearing, or partially, okay, or partially hearing loss. And also the visual part. Okay, the visual part, some of the people, in our society, when we say about this, the blind, okay, they are set in their mind, blind means nothing to see anymore. But for the visuals impairment, they might have some more balance in for their vision. Okay, so we'll talk about this later. Okay, maybe a possible causes of auditory and visual loss, why it lost. Okay, so they're very interesting to know about this. All right, so for the next chapter 7, about the emotional and behavioral disorder. Okay, for this topic is quite interesting. Okay, because why children behave like this, like that. These children okay, they have tantrum, they have some thinking different rather than other children. So we need to know why they behave like that. Maybe before the children go to the school, they behave like this, and when they enter the school, the classroom, they will behave like something else. So what is emotional and behavioral disorder? So we will discuss about this later. Okay, I will talk about the meanings of emotional and behavioral disorder, different type of EBD among the children, the sign and the symptom as well, and how we as a teacher, okay, can advise parents, can advise our other teachers how to handle this matter, how to handle these children. All right, so the last topic is chapter 8, giftedness. Interesting, right? Giftedness. Okay, they are also in a special need category. Okay, giftedness. Okay, how compacting the curriculum help gifted children? Is it our curriculum is not enough for them to develop their capabilities of learning? Okay, so we want to know how they what is the best way to help them to learn what they want to learn actually. So we need to know about the causes of this, why this happened in our society and among the children, and also identify which one is the gifted. Okay, and also we as a teacher can do differentiate, okay, for certain children, like gifted children. Okay, so this is the thing that we need to discuss is in this subject. So I would like to wish you good luck. Okay, enjoy this subject, special needs. Okay, so all the best everyone. Thank you.